In Apex Legends Season 10, there are going to be 3 legends receiving buffs and 1 legend receiving a nerf. Caustic, Horizon, and Fuze will all be receiving buffs, while Revenant will finally be receiving his ever-so-deserved nerf. Starting with Caustic, he's receiving a buff, and he's getting a little bit of a buff to his gas damage and a little bit of a nerf to the length of his ultimate. So instead of 5 ticks of damage per second, Caustic's gas will now increase in damage every other second. So it'll do 5 damage, 6, then 6, 7, then 7, with no limit on how much it can increase, obviously, until the legend is dead if he gets caught in it. And as well as his gas grenade dissipates 5 seconds sooner while Caustic is alive. Obviously, when Caustic is eliminated, or the Caustic's team is eliminated, the gas goes away, so his Nox gas ultimate will not last as long anymore. Horizon is receiving a buff to her Season 7 days when she was released. She's not going to be as good as Season 7, but it is saying that her gravity lift upwards and strafes will be almost like Season 7, but a little bit slower, hopefully putting a little bit of a balance on her since she went from really, really good to really, really bad. Fuze is also receiving a buff. Fuze's knuckle clusters will now last twice as long, allowing him to deny areas for longer, meaning that whenever he has 2 of these knuckle clusters, he can actually throw 2 knuckle clusters on somebody and do nearly 100 damage with those knuckle clusters now, which for Fuze mains, that's actually going to be good and might actually make Fuze a little bit more usable if his knuckle clusters are going to be insane like that. I may even start playing Fuze. Enemies caught in the mother load will be highlighted. So basically his ultimate, the Ring of Fire, which is called the mother load, if anybody is caught inside that Ring of Fire, he will now be able to see said legend no matter if they're behind a wall or in a building. If he surrounds you with the fire, you will be visible. So it sounds like Fuze is joining the Recon character class, even if he's not even meant to. And so Revenant is the only legend receiving a nerf this season, it looks like, and the only nerf that he's getting, that enemies will receive a visual and audio indication when the death totem protection is about to end. So obviously for high tier players, they can kind of predict that out. They can see fights going on, and mentally they have a time note of when that's going to be. But for everybody else that struggles with that, this will be a great counter to being able to stay inside of a building or just wait to take the fight until that Revenant or Revenant Octane meta can maybe go out the window. So this is everything that we know on the legend buffs and nerfs. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit that sub button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.